Good morning, everyone. I hope you've had a great week, and welcome back to all of my subscribers, both old and new, to my little channel. I've had a busy week, so I don't have a lot to talk about. We'll probably get you done here in maybe 10 minutes. Easily. So, let's just dive right into it with my works in progress. So the first thing that I worked on this week was my at-work project, and this week it was Lavender Pansies by the Silver Lining. And you guys know that I've been working on this on and off for quite a while. I was lazy, guys, and I didn't even bother to take it out of the hoop this week, because I think I'm going to get back to it. But everything that I stitched on is going to be all of this lovely navy blue here and down in here. That was a lot of work. Quite a bit of fun, easy to do. It's nice for this chart to have those big old blocks of color to do. A lot of the lavender, the purpley pinky stuff there, it's not confetti, but you do 3 stitches and then you go down and you do 2 and then you do maybe 5. But these 2 navies, you get to go across and do 7 or 8 stitches, all of the same color in a row before you get to return and come back and do a few more. So that was what I have been working on at work. The third part of the Lizzie Kate Spooked Mystery Sampler has arrived in the mail. You'll see that in a few minutes. And so that's going to be the at-work project for the upcoming week, 2 weeks. It usually takes me 2 weeks at work to get that done. Alright, my next little thing that I worked on was something that I ordered quite a while ago, and it took forever to get here. And it is this cute little pansy kit from Orchidea. Absolutely adorable. And I didn't notice when I ordered it that it says cross-stitch kit, you know, with printed data. I didn't realize that it would be a stamped kit. So I was quite surprised to see that when it arrived and opened it up, and sure enough, it was stamped. But I tell you what, guys, that little bit of having it stamped has been a blessing in disguise, and I think I might have to go hunting for a few more stamped kits, because as you can see, the pattern stamped right on it, stamped kit, that's what it means. But this has enabled me to work on it while I'm at the theater. When I have a minute here or a minute there to sit down and work on something, and I'm not running from one end of the theater to the other to make sure that the knight is in his costume, or the girls are going from napkins to flower pots to silverware to I don't know what. It's a crazy change. Anyway, so as you can see, I've got, or maybe not, it's hard for me to tell, but I have got the all the black stitched, and then the darkest orange, and I am working on the middle orange there on that pansy kit, and it's really nice. I got it, and I was so excited to try it out that I haven't even got out a hoop to put it in. I just kind of roll it up and stitch in hand, and that's okay. And that really does work quite well for being at the theater, since I don't have a lot of space to call my own, and it's perfect. It's perfect. I like having the pattern stamped right on it when I'm out and about, so loving that. Not so happy, whatever. I'm not really an Aida snob, so it's not that I hate the Aida, but I just like a linen better. So that is really all that I have been able to work on this week, just between the play and whatnot. A few things that were hanging out there have come in, so now let's look at my few small stasquisitions, and they really are very few in number. I picked up this daily reminder, Just Laugh, from the trilogy. I saw this on Morgan and Marilla's channel, and it just, I loved it. There's a whole series of these. I don't know if they're supposed to go in one long one or not, but I just like the Just Laugh. So it'll go into the stash with full intention of stitching it up and pinning it to one of my walls in here in the craft room. So there's that. Next, I picked up the Gratitude boxer from Lizzie Kate. So gratitude turns what we have into enough, which is a wonderful sentiment, and I really like that. There's a fantastic bit of glare right there, isn't there? Anyway, so I picked that up. And the reason for my one order this week was because the spooked third part of the mystery sample was released. So I needed to get that so I can finish up my project and be all caught up. And so, really excited. And that should take me maybe 2 weeks at work. Like I say, I don't get a lot of time to stitch at work, maybe 40 minutes on my lunch break every day, except it's been fewer time with me doing the play since I've taken a shorter lunch break, so I don't have to stay and make up as much time on my other days. So that's, wiggle that, make you guys sick. Anyway, so those were my stashquisitions. I tell you what, guys, it was a near miss with 1, 2, 3 stitch this week, because you know how they've started having either little flash sales or something like that where you look at your wish list and stuff is on sale. 4 Mirabilias that are on my wish list were on sale. And I fought and I fought and I fought and I nearly bought them like 5 different times. I put them all in my cart, nearly pushed the button, and then I resisted. So I was good, you guys. I was good. It was hard, but I managed to not really go overboard this week. So that is a major accomplishment. I think I got a few random things to go with the project bags. I went and picked up the next zipper that I need for my last project bag. I got some ric-rac because fun. So I wanted to try stitching on a little bit of the small ric-rac on my next project bag. And a spool of purple yarn, because if you're doing purple bags, you need some purple thread. I called it yarn earlier, but it's thread. So that's that. Oops! I drop it all over the table, wiggle the camera, make a mess, sneeze and cough. It's just a herd of bad things today. The play is going really good, you guys. We are 3 weeks down. We've got 5 weeks left to go. I think my voice is a little raspy and raw because last night on the way home from the theater, I turned my radio up loud and just sang along full force as we were going down the freeway, which I know sometimes you gotta do it. Sometimes you just have to sing aloud with the radio. And so I think that roughened up my voice a little bit. That's why it's kind of raspy and raw. 3 weeks down, 5 weeks to go of the play. We're having a good time. I hate being the food police, which is what I had to be this week, was reminding the girls to not eat in the dressing rooms and to put an apron on, or if they've got a robe, to put that on over their costumes when they're eating. So some of them didn't like that very much, but I have to be the food police. It's not my favorite thing in the world. In the WoW corner, Legion drops on Tuesday. And so I will probably spend a little bit of time after I edit this today working on ranking up my mage. I've got her over 60, so she now has flying. So now I'm just trying to get her a few more levels so that I don't have to play through Hellfire Peninsula, which those of you that play know what that is and know how miserable that can be. So that's kind of what I've got going on for today. And, well, maybe tomorrow, but probably not tomorrow because I've got to go to the theater and do 2 shows tomorrow. So that's, WoW is going to be today, and then I've got to just, put everybody away and get them all back to where they were before we went to Level Fest on WoW. So, yeah, that's everything. I don't even know if the cat was jumped up on the table over here to have a peek at you guys when I started. She usually is. I'll find out when I start the video again and see it. Thank you everyone for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate them. I hope you have a good week and that you are able to stitch to your heart's content and get all the wonderful things accomplished. Because we stitchers, we're optimistic. I hope the frog stays far, far away from your house. Hugs and stitches. Bye.